You get the win, you're able to break the streak. I know you're very process driven, but at the same time, you love seeing the wins pile up. So I'm sure that that's really good to get that win and kind of get that off the players' minds.
Yeah, I was really happy for Mark Sinclair. Obviously his last outing, he gave up 8 against Toledo. It wasn't really an 8-1 game. And then, we have Pretz come down, and then we got Olis, so he didn't play for a week. And, for him to bounce back and have a real good performance, he's been an all-star for us all season. And, that really was what I was most happy for. And then obviously the guys, I know, obviously that things hadn't been going our way this little sprout here, but I was happy for them, and, they can feel good about themselves, and hopefully we can get on a roll here.
Well, another personal achievement too, Thomas Stewart been in and out of the lineup, playing forward, playing defense. He scores the first goal to kind of get things in motion. You had to be happy about that.
Yeah, Stewie's very special to me. Obviously, I had him in Barrie last year. He made a huge impression on us. We only actually had him for half a season after the trade deadline, but we made him an assistant captain within literally the first 3 hours of knowing him. He has that presence about him. He has that care and belief, and he's exactly what we want our organization to be about. This year, obviously, we've had 9 forwards out here for a little bit of time. And he's one of the guys. He brings huge athleticism. He just brings huge integrity, and you can play him in any situation. Even throughout the game last night, Paulie went down, and then in the third period, Mess needed him on the back end. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult for a player at this level to get thrown in to play forward, and then halfway through the game, he's got to transition and play D. But if anyone can do it, it's Thomas Stewart.
What did you like from your team that earned the victory and then can enable you to make an impact here this weekend against Iowa?
Yeah, we liked our last 2 games against Toledo and Fort Wayne. Obviously, we came up short. We really thought that we started the first period back on our heels, and we were a little tentative trying to feel out the game, and you can't play like that. So we really challenged our guys to put together a full 60 minutes, obviously starting with a good first period. So we set ourselves up for success in that game with obviously going into the second period 0-0 as opposed to down by a goal, and then you're chasing the game, and they play a little bit looser and you play a little bit tighter, and you gotta exert a lot of energy to get it back to even. So I thought that really helped, and that's something that we're going to definitely continue to instill in our players, that belief that at this level, if you want to win hockey games, you got to play a full 60 minutes.
Well, and you got the Iowa Heartlanders coming in. They won 6 straight, lost 2, and then won again on Wednesday. So it's a team that you're very familiar with, and I'm sure you know them inside now. But you and I talked about this, how it's almost fun to see the challenges that you and the coaching staff for Iowa pose against each other. So just what do they bring to the table here this weekend before the break?
I think you got to start with they play very hard. Derek Damon's got them playing the right way. He's a very good coach, and they play with some structure and some systems that we got to be ready for. But as you said, I mean, we know them, they know us. There is a little bit of a chess match within the game, but for us, it's about not letting them get to inside ice. They're very good when they go low to high in the O zone, and then they like to crash the front of our net. Our D and our F1 have to be prepared to win those battles in those critical situations. And then on the other side of it, they don't give up a lot, and they've got very good goaltending. So again, we have to be able to get on inside ice. And if you look to last night, we win the special team battle. If you can do that in this level, in this league, in any league for that matter, you're going to have success. You're going to set yourself up to have some success.